Welcome back to the latest episode of Roman Found.
This week we're looking at some of our Roman finds.
This is Ellie.
This is Lucy.
Let's get into it. Where are we this week, Lucy?
Well, we've moved to a completely different field this week, haven't we?
This is one that we've not been in before, actually, isn't it? Because do you remember when we first started digging it, we had crop in it, so we couldn't go in it?
Yeah, that's right. And we know this field now as Roman Field 2.
Oh yeah, that's our little gang name for it.
Yeah. We didn't really know what we'd find there.
It was a bit of a mystery for us, wasn't it? Proper treasure hunt.
You got to find the hot spots, haven't you?
Yeah. I love exploring a new field. It's so exciting, isn't it? You never know where you're going or what you're looking for.
We picked up a load of pottery from this field as well.
Oh yeah. We also picked up a lot of coins from this field, didn't we?
Yeah, and this is one of them.
Yeah. Our lovely little Roman minim, or 4th century.
I think it's probably the smallest coin I've ever seen.
One of the smallest Romans we've ever found, I think. Probably a barbarous radiate, you know, like probably one of the little forgeries.
Oh,
because they can be like as small as 4 to 6 millimeters. There's some kind of little figure on there or something, but they get so abstract and like stylized that they're really hard to tell.
Afterwards, we found like a massive Roman coin.
Oh, huge one, biggest one we've ever found.
So it was like the smallest one, and then the
biggest one on the same day. That was a Roman AS, one of the bigger type ones. Not quite a Sestertius, but the one just below that.
You'll see him in the roundup.
Yeah, and we haven't got a video of that one. We've got to be done a video of that one.
I don't know why. Was he on the live?
Might have been on the live, or were we just knackered?
I'm not sure.
What have we got? Trash.
Got to include some trash. I think people need to realise it's not all
coins. This we can definitely confirm.
Exactly.
We've dug enough trash.
A lot of digging to find this stuff. What is that?
Oh, what's this?
Is it a No, is it?
Oh no, this looks like just a copper. Oh, because we did find just
a copper disc.
No, this one, I can see a bust on it there. It's probably a George or a William.
Yeah, I can see a very faint bust.
I can see a very faint bust. I think he's a George II, I believe, if I remember. Now this...
Is that a part of a button?
It's a little button, yeah.
Is it like the...
Look, you can see it's a little button. That's
it's like the... it's like a double button.
The bit that clips onto the back.
I can't think what they're called. It should be quite easy to date, I think, that style of button.
We found a few this summer now.
There's another button, different style, this one.
Oh, it was a day of buttons and coins, wasn't it? That's my favourite type of day to have.
Yeah, we like a full finds tin,
you know we like finding discs, even when they've got shanks on the back of them. Oh, this is one of the nice Romans we found in this field.
A little bit more detail on him, isn't there?
Oh yeah, this one is one of the radiates. I think we found 2 radiates from this field.
You can see his little crown.
You can see his little crown, and then you can see it's the priestly implements on the back. So it's like a little amphora jug, and then there's a little staff and a snake, and it's all like their like little sacrifice to the gods thing.
I'm struggling to pick them out.
I know, it's because they're so little.
I love all the symbolism on their Roman coins.
It's almost like each one is its own little form of propaganda, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're all like, good of the army, praise the Lord, like, praise the emperor.
Is there a date for that style?
Yeah, so he's a Tetricus 1, and they only made coins of him for about 270 to 274.
Okay, so quite a
short ruler, yeah. Because it's Tetricus 2. Did I say Tetricus 1?
I'm not sure.
He's Tetricus 2, and they only made coins for him for about like 270 to 274. Oh, I think it's just a little cheeky bit of lead. A lot of this lead, I feel like, is actual things. I think because we find a lot of strange blank discs, which must have been some form of tokens or currency.
Yeah, we do find a token actually in this.
Oh, a real nice token. Our best token we've ever found.
Field.
Look, we've got another little Roman
Is
here.
Is that another Roman?
Yeah. This one was another nice little chappy, but I haven't quite worked out what he is yet.
A little bit more of a grot.
A little bit more grotty, this one. But, I mean, look at the size. That's a lovely sized Roman coin, that one. Lovely size. Happy every day finding anything that's got a bit of detail on it.
Oh, absolutely.
You give me a spec, I'll work out what it is eventually.
Yeah, you can just see a little bit
You can just see a little bit there, can't you? I just haven't quite worked out what it is on the back yet.
No.
I think it's some kind of, you know, they have like Cos and Salus. I think it might be Cos and Salus seated on a throne.
Okay.
But I'm not happy with the idea yet.
No.
I'm not happy in my heart knowing what it is.
In your heart?
In my heart, I don't know what it is yet. I haven't seen something quite right.
I know, it could be another forgery, who knows?
Yeah, but I find this so interesting, all the forgeries.
They're very common.
Very common. The artistic style is a bit outrageous, isn't it?
Yeah, they're always look a bit
off.
They do.
You're like, someone's had fun with this. I love it though, just people being outrageous back in the day.
Yeah.
Happy making their own money and thinking, oh yeah, let's give them a bigger eye than normal.
bigger eyes than normal.
Bigger eyes than normal. Slightly cartoon this emperor. It's great. It's all history, isn't it? I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's just one of those little, those little fall style buttons, the maker's buttons. That normally, I think this one's definitely got a name on it.
Oh, does it?
Because remember the one we found before was Savile Row?
Oh, yeah.
Savile Row, London. I quite like finding them that just got names on,
Might
it's
have
nice.
to revisit some of the buttons.
Yeah.
Oh, and this find wasn't meant. This was almost not meant to be.
No. We'd just been on live, hadn't we? On TikTok Live. Broadcasting.
Yeah. We had actually.
We'd just been on live, and then the metal detector completely died.
And we forgot batteries.
We didn't have spare batteries. This was when we used to run on AAAs.
And it had turned off.
We were walking back to the car.
Yeah, and I thought, I'll try and get a little bit more juice out of it. I turned it back on again and literally got a signal.
You literally turned it back on,
for
swung,
20 seconds.
got a signal, the metal detector died. You couldn't tell me anyway, you could just tell me, you were like, it's
You're
in
like,
this
where is it? And I was like, I don't know.
Here. You were like, it was a really weird signal. It's like a really good signal. You were like, you need to dig it. And you just pointed me to like this 1 metre square bit of dirt. And then somehow, out of sheer luck, out pops this William III love token.
Yeah, we were like screaming, weren't we?
Absolutely screaming. It was our first love token we'd ever found. And we look at that little L just gleaming.
That's on both sides, isn't it?
I know. It's also been done so beautifully that when you spin the coin, the L is facing you the right way.
Oh, it's the right way up.
On both sides.
It's clever.
It's really clever. It's definitely done for purpose. It's been bent into the S of the love token.
It's really lovely.
It is lovely, that one. I wonder if the L is in initials.
That could be.
Could be. I mean, it's
or
almost...
is it just for love? L
Maybe.
for love.
That is true. It's meant to me, isn't it? L for Lucy.
But we were here for 2 days? And this was sort of the first day.
First day, yeah.
But there was a few nice little things here. There was another strap end. I think this is before we knew what strap ends
really were. I think we found enough of them at this point to start thinking that like, these are something we need to look into. That one's probably, I think it's like 1100s, 1300s, this one.
And
this
quite a nice little selection of Romans there as well.
Lovely. I love to see a selection of Romans. My favourite thing to find. That's why we are Roman found. Look at them all, from big to small. I love the different sizes they can be.
I know. Well, it's sort of like through the empire as it declined, wasn't it?
Yeah, so...
It ran out of resources.
It's a lot of things to do with money. Like, they were running out of resources to make the money, so everything just got smaller and smaller, but then that also devalued the money itself and almost caused, like, inflation, which is what started some of the problems they had towards the end.
And sometimes cut them out of bigger coins as well? Did they ever do that?
There is... I have read about, like, some Roman coins being cut in half.
Oh.
Like, but I don't know, it's weird. I mean, we have found some half coins in our time. Whether it be a plough or cut in.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. So this is day 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because this is our 2-day little field hit.
Mini extravaganza.
And we're kicking it off with a bit of pre-decimal currency. Not too old, but always
a nice little halfpenny. And this was actually our first...
Well, yeah.
Our first ever coin was a halfpenny.
First ever coin that we dug out the ground was a 1946 halfpenny that we found in the back garden.
Yeah.
That's what got us hooked. And here we are still finding them today.
I know, that was the beginning.
They do bring us a little smile, don't they? Because that was our first ever thing we found.
Yeah. I mean, any coin I'm quite happy with as long as it's not in current circulation.
As long as it's not a modern coin, I'm happy finding any coin, really. Although modern coins is a bit profit to the hobby, isn't it? Might get some coffee at the end of the day. I'm going to start keeping a tally of how many modern coins we find. Because I've still got them all.
Yeah,
I'm going to count them all up and we're going to have a running tally. Maybe that should be a competition in the Discord. Who can find the most spare change in a year?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I know, I do have good ideas sometimes.
Oh,
there we go. A little bullet.
A little bit of shot.
Someone on the TikTok live did tell us what type of shot this was, but it's just gone out of my mind because I'm not like a bullet-minded person. Someone will tell me about a coin and I'll remember it, but a bullet, I just know was it a 202 rat? Have I made that up?
I don't know.
Have I made that up? Someone will know. There'll be some bullet geek out there.
Leave a comment, what is it?
Yeah, tell us it. Oh, this was one of our best finds from this day.
Yeah, this is still one of our digging highlights.
Oh, it was. I mean, just look at that little beauty.
I think we were kind of in shock when we found it.
It's because it was a crazy signal. Do you remember?
Yeah, it was the most jumpy, iffy signal. It was sort of low 20s, I think.
Yeah, and you were like, oh, I don't really know what it is, but dig it anyway. Let's see what it is.
Yeah, I find for me, like a signal, if it stands out in a weird way, sometimes I like to know what it is.
Oh, yeah, because otherwise you'll always be thinking, what was that in the ground?
Oh, I'm glad we decided to dig it because...
We now dig all the iffy signals. Look at that! Oh, so beautiful.
Absolutely outrageous.
A lovely Roman umbenate brooch. And 2nd century, still with the enamel in it.
Yeah, incredible. It's only missing the pin, isn't it?
Yeah, it's only missing the pin, apart from that. Fully complete.
One bit of enamel.
Yeah. Absolutely beautiful, stunning. And it's just an interesting design you don't often see. It's like flower petal design.
It's usually a bit more associated with higher class. I don't know.
It would be, the true high class would be a bronze one. Ours is just a lovely little copper alloy one. But that's still not your average day peasant.
No.
That's your rich peasant. That is your rich peasant.
Someone with a little bit of money to spend.
A little bit of money to spend. This is probably our first non-peasant find.
Non-peasant
I mean, look
Roman
at the
find.
blue on there. You can't believe that is like almost 2,000 years old, can you? Love it. It's actually one of my favourite finds. It's a treasure, isn't it?
Yeah,
the pinnacle of the Roman found collection.
We've always wanted to find a brooch, and that is such an incredible example of a Roman brooch.
And then we had to end the day on silver, didn't we?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just the Roman found trademark, isn't it? It's always the end of the day when we find the treasure.
Won't go home until we've got some silver in our pocket.
No, we're psycho sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, for Roman Field 2, I was shocked at this find. I didn't think we'd find this type of...
We don't find a lot
history out
of
there.
medieval stuff in there, do we?
It's pretty much all Roman, really. But I'm always happy finding an Eddie penny.
And do we know which Edward he is?
No, we haven't worked out. I think he might be Edward... maybe Edward IV, but it's... it's difficult to tell.
He might be another one to pop on the Discord.
It could be another one to pop some more...
Another controversy.
Hammy controversy.
Another controversy.
He had a beautiful bust on this one, didn't he?
Yeah.
That
might be enough for someone to...
That is true, actually. Yeah. I just really struggle because they all look the same. It's all about the curls of the hair. I'm much better with the Romans than the Hammards.
Yeah, you are. That's not a backhanded comment.
Such a backhanded comment.
Out pretty backhanded.
Such a backhanded comment. I do my best.
No, you're pretty good.
I mean, you can see the mint mark on him really clearly, so he must be able to work out what he is.
Exactly. We'll find out who you are.
Oh, and then we found this Roman as well. Do you remember?
Don't we have a video of it? Because did we find him on Alive, or did we think he was just a bit crusty and then forgot to film?
We found him on Alive because that was our first Roman coin we ever found on Live. I remember.
Oh.
And he's the same as we found the previous week, back in our Saxon video.
Yeah.
Because we found that it's a Beata Tranquillitas one. I don't know if that was Constantine the Great, because the bust side is quite worn.
No,
but it's the same.
But the symbolism they've used on
the little look how amazing the Roman Empire is.
Yeah.
Let's get that on a coin, propaganda Roman coins. I mean, that's a fine tin that I like to see at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I love to see a mix of lead artefacts, coins, and Roman artefacts.
Yeah, so there's a lead token.
Yeah, that was a little cross and pellet one. So I think he's more like your late to post-medieval period.
Yeah. And then potentially a spindle wall or a hemweight.
Could be a hemweight. That's a good shout, actually, there, Lucy.
Quite sure. And maybe another gaming piece, because what looks like a musket ball actually has a flat
bottom.
Flat bottom, so...
I mean, what a beautiful round up our Roman digging.
round
up. If you want to see another roundup, make sure you go like, comment and subscribe.
Yeah, see you in next episode.
Next episode, yeah. The latest instalment.